Hi, collective. Sorry about that. I was recording this video and I don't know. There's something really strange going on. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not redoing the video because I don't want you to miss out on the messages that have come out for you. Now, what I was just pulling tea leaves, so I'm not too far into the read. But anyway, I pulled out for this energy, and it is concerning an older man or dealings with an older man who is losing their temper or control of their temper, their anger, because someone is gossiping about them. It's some type of sorrow over loss. They had people working against them as a rat, and they're going through fear, worries, intense situations. Be careful. Do not take risks. Someone is in a stubborn, or were in a stubborn energy. Beware of greed. What happened here is this older gentleman, okay? Or it doesn't have to be an older gentleman. It's just a gentleman or a masculine energy went to a close friend, okay, for advice. That friend, okay, betrayed this masculine energy and misled them, gave them really crappy advice because they were being greedy and setting this person up, and now they're gossiping about all their secrets. And now this person is furious. Okay, you have, collective, a secret admirer. The months of April, the months of June are important. There has been some type of sorrow, okay, and now someone is guided to come your way because you are the one who is always giving this person enlightenment or truthful advice, good advice, and they are currently thinking of you. And I'm just saying that they are being led in your direction, and I feel it's because they need a job. They may have lost their job, and a wish is being granted here. So it's like the energy, I have to tell you right now, I started out and I was so liking this read. I was disrupted with a phone call, which is really starting to get annoying because nobody ever calls me except for my kids maybe. But I have to be honest with you, there is some big disruption going on. And it's like I had to halt the video, and I said, you know, it was crazy information that was all just coming out. So anyway, I said a lot of things that I can't even remember what I said. Oh yeah, that was one of them. So guys, somebody on one of my video signs said, you're looking over there because you're reading a script. How in the heck can I read a script when I don't even know what I'm going to say or what cards are presented? People got to get a reality check. These trolls better stop trolling. Immediately, I am deleting people from the channel and blocking them. I don't need it. I'm doing this as a service to help the collective. I do not follow a script. You could not follow a script. My cards are drawn here, right in front of you, randomly. How do you know what's coming out? People are unbelievable. If you don't believe, why are you watching tarot? Period. Stop it. People got to show a little respect. And if you're not, you will be gone. It's that simple. I didn't come this far in life to be treated like crap from anybody. And that being said, I would like to be able to conduct these reads with positive energy. I'm positive every day. I try to uplift the human spirit in people. It is never done by script. ever. Sometimes I'm tongue-tied at the information that comes out. You cannot write a script on tarot. It's just ridiculous to think it. That being said, somebody else commented, who is this picture behind me? This is my deceased mother who's in that photograph. She was probably 19 years old when that photo was taken. She's been deceased about 30 years now, and so is my father. And usually I have a picture of them out here because they are my advisors. They are my Ascended Masters. They're some of my Ascended Masters, and they do come and give me advice and encouragement and guidance, and I'm very proud of my folks, you know, and that's who is in that photograph. Now, as that was something else that I said, because my mom used to have a saying when I was little, and I would be crying or something over, you know, if kids were being mean at school or making you feel like crap. My mom always used to say, Frankie, you'll be lucky if you in a lifetime could meet 5 friends. Hold them in your hand. The rest fall away because they are not true friends. So her advice is coming through today for this person. This person, this energy, listened to who they thought was a close friend and now is revealing all of their information. Now they're realizing who their true friend was. That's why I'm talking about my mom. So thank you, viewer, for bringing my mom up, whose name was also Frankie. Just saying. Three generations of Frankies here in this house today. They're always with me. I don't think there's a time that I don't know they're not around me. Just saying. Okay, let's go. Saint Germain, karma releasing. Can't make this up. Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. Indeed. Saint Germain, karma is releasing. We were just talking about that collective, and it is. Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection. Trust your inner voice. It's so important that, now this is saying Master Buddha, but this is going within. Trust that intuition. You have increased spiritual awareness, and that's why, because karma is being released. Freya, phases and cycles. There's a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. Everyone is getting clarity. El Moria, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. I've had, that's what I was saying. I was saying in the pre-recording that I have a lot of people trolling my channels, negative comments. Why? Because karma is being released. That's why. And anybody who is following the advice of the Ascended Masters is listening to that advice, and it is POing a lot of people. So that's why. The Divine Director is here. Intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring, and know that you're being guided. Happiness is your purpose. That's why I do this tarot channel. That's why. Transcendence, Lord Shiva. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. Wow. And Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. And that is exactly what many of the collectives are doing. That is definitely something that I'm doing. And whoever likes it can like it, and whoever doesn't like it, you're entitled to it. I'm speaking my truth. I'm speaking the knowledge and wisdom that I have received, the downloads that I have received. I am a messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Not everybody is going to like what they hear, and I can't change what things are. I just read the messages. It doesn't upset me, guys. That's what I was going to tell you. One of the comments that I heard yesterday, okay, so I've got trolls all over the place, guys, at this time. Now, this particular troll trolled through all of my videos, commented positive things until they got to one zodiac sign and were furiously wild because they were dealing with somebody who was of that zodiac sign and was in total disagreement with me about that energy. Called me names that I didn't even know what they meant. I had to ask my kids, what does that mean? They didn't know. So I had to Google it, and I still don't know, and I just laugh. Guys, it doesn't affect me. It bounces right off of me. So all of the trolls out there, be aware of that. It doesn't affect me. I don't even know the meanings to half of the things that they're saying. I don't vibrate on that level. So when I'm getting insulted, it's almost as if I don't even know I'm being insulted. I just sense, well, I think that was an insult. Who cares? Gone. Bye. See ya. That's the danger of cross-watching. You know, if you have one zodiac sign that has deeply wounded you, people can't understand that when they cross-watch for that zodiac sign, not every person in that zodiac sign is guilty of doing you harm. And you can't punish an entire zodiac sign because of some that did do somebody dirty. That is... And somebody got so offended, they wrote a big, huge comment, how nasty I was, how it just went, I'm like, what's that mean? It bounces off of me. So be aware of that. I am being protected as I do these reads, and that's just the way it is. Guys, it doesn't affect me. Because there's a bigger purpose, and that's what I focus in on. I don't vibrate on that level. I don't even know what half that stuff means, and it's probably a good thing. So it's almost like the universe blocks it from me, like it doesn't affect me. Just saying. I have a good laugh at it, and I go, you know, I've been called many things in my life, but I don't even know what that means. What is it that you want? Passions are ignited, material and spiritual prosperity. That's what we're talking about. This person is going through obstacles and challenges. And I have to say that anybody who's doing any negative vibrational work toward another individual is going to get karma. Karma will be released. It's that clear. We can't wish ill intent upon other people, especially when we don't even know who the heck they are. Now, when people do that, They create their own obstacles and challenges. Just saying. And that's what's happening over here. You, collective, are building on a solid foundation and are achieving because good karma is being released. Take it as it resonates. Your passions have been ignited. You are getting material and spiritual prosperity. Saint Germain, karma is released. There. So when someone is in the energy of receiving good karma and someone of negative vibration tries to affect them, it's almost like they're stopped dead in their tracks. It's rebounded. People should be aware of that. Yeah, I was just talking about disruptions, and here it is. They'll hit a tower. It's immediate disruption in their own lives. And intuition is here. Someone is highly intuitive. And it's almost as if they got to start all the way from the ground up again. Okay? You stand in your present power, standing up for yourself, standing your ground. It's like you intuitively know, you're intuitively knowing that something is about to change, or that you're building, you're getting this prosperity. Somehow you know, and it's like that's why all of a sudden all this disruption and these obstacles tried to prevent you from getting your karma. Well, it's rebounded, it's sent back to sender because karma is being released. And it's like the waiting game. Okay? Because accelerated motion is here. So it's almost as if, okay, you've been waiting for this, it's speeding up, it's coming faster and faster. The more you raise your vibrations, the more you focus in on your intuitive prosperity and you're vibing high, the more you're attracting. And same with negative vibrations. The more they focus on it, the more they're attracting negative vibrations, more obstacles, challenges, towers. And that's what's going on with this individual over there. Okay. Rejoice and celebration is here. This could be reconciliation. You have a secret admirer, but whatever this is, it's joy and it's celebration. Rejoice in celebration. Yeah, and this individual here is going through heartache and loss. And it's all about receiving downloads from the universe. And it's really interesting here, all this purple. This is Saint Germain releasing karma. This is crown chakra receiving downloads, intuitive messages, listening to spirit. This is a spiritual thing going on here, guys. And I'm keeping this Saint Germain out because this person is in control of karma. All right? And now this person is having memories of love toward this energy. And they are feeling the loss. They're trying to rebuild communication. They're trying to rebuild their life, but they keep hitting obstacles and challenges until they learn. Okay? and they are suffering in silence because of sexual activity. Okay? And I'm hearing for some of them, they're suffering in silence. It could have something to do with their sexuality. I don't know what's going on, but they're going through a tower. They're feeling the heartache, the loss, challenges, obstacles, suffering in silence. And they need balances here. They're not balanced until they have the 11, their twin, their soulmate. They're having memories of love. They're secretly admiring you. A wish is being granted here. They're being shown the way. You've been shown the way. Your path has been spiritual awareness, listening to the universe, receiving all this, and what it's giving you is good karma. Material and spiritual prosperity. Found a solid foundation and achievement. Okay? Transcendence. Rise up. Honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. Yeah. A very fertile period of abundance, guys. That is triumph and success. Many of you have moved on and are simply doing the healing work, and now are being healed and becoming very abundant spiritually and materially. New beginnings. Power. This person is trapped in fear, hitting, okay? It's like, look, trapped in fear, suffering in silence, having towers, obstacles, challenges, feeling the heartache and loss. And it's all about open communications. It's about get a weight off your chest and speak up with love and be heard. Mercury, prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven and ask and ye shall receive. So that's what they're about to be doing. Spirit is not doing this to hurt this person. They are doing this so that they will communicate through prayer and contemplation to the universe. They're pushing this person to connect with the universe. That's why it's being done. This will give them power, and this will give them a new beginning. That's why the collective is getting more powerful, getting so abundant, is because they were tuned in. You're getting your wishes granted. Oh. Ooh, 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 ooh. And it's almost as if these wanted to come in reverse, guys. So I'm taking them that way because that's how they appeared. This person who was, there's deception and envy, and there is shadow work. Okay? Spirit is pushing this person to get out of this deceptive, envious energy and to do their shadow work. Okay? That's the lesson. Anybody who is being deceptive and envious of someone else's abundance need to go within and face their own fears. That's what this lesson is all about. Because there was deception and envy around this connection, and it's almost as though this person now is going within, could be doing their shadow work, facing their fears, because indeed they are faced in fear. And that's why they're getting this lesson, because it was all about temptation. That's why they emotionally withdrawn. You may have emotionally withdrawn your energy, and now it's done something to this person over here. They were in that temptation that they could have fallen into this temptation sexually, I'm hearing, and now they are withdrawn. And it's like, that's Emperor, Empress energy here, guys. Masculine, feminine, take it. It can be roles reversed. If you are a masculine energy, this is the feminine going through it. If you are a feminine energy, this is the masculine going through it. And it's like they're withdrawn. Because they're going through it. They're going through something. Yeah, the universe is doing this. And the universe is saying, do not forget who is the authority here. The universe is the true authority. Okay? And when someone else tries to come in and act like the head honcho and think they know more than the universe will give them a reality check. Okay? Because this person did not choose wisely. They made the wrong choice. They made poor decisions for their life based upon who they thought their friends were. Giving them this advice. Well, now they're conflicted and defeated. Going through mental conflict. It's not... Again, I'll reiterate, it is not to hurt this person. It is to teach them a lesson so that they go to the universe and learn who to trust. Yeah, and they're going through financial and material changes. This person is going through it in a big way. Communicate. So that they communicate prayers and contemplation, so that they go and communicate to their spiritual team who's trying to help them to bring positive movement forward. Yeah. Truth. Wisdom. And it's like, whoever listened to this advice is getting fulfillment of wishes. Their wishes are being granted. And if only this energy would go and communicate through prayer and psychic insight to the universe, they would also get their wishes granted. Yeah. This energy has. That's why they're having psychic insights. And Spirit is saying patience. Patience. Solitude. That's why I'm hearing both energies have been placed in solitude. Okay, to learn. All this information the universe is trying to bless people with. It's about blessings, guys. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hope. Recognition and rewards. Victory and success. That's why. Firm foundations, so you can build on a firm foundation. Wow. It's destiny, guys. It's destined. Okay, some of these are not going to learn their lesson. They refuse. They're too stubborn. Others of them are open to it, and they're like, okay, Spirit just turns up the heat in the kitchen and said, okay, you still don't want to listen? How about some more obstacles? How about some more challenges? Are you going to listen? No? Okay, I'm going to start turning up the heat until you do. Because it's destiny, it's fate. And you cannot, the universe is in control of destiny. No single human. The universe controls destiny. Now, if this person does not learn their lesson, the heat gets turned up and turned up and turned up, and even sometimes then they don't want to listen. Yeah, well, new experiences sacrificed a divine union for a new experience, falling into temptation. Well, that's why, because they're going through transformation. Many of the collectives have been going through transformation. Some of them have completed their transformation, and some are just beginning this transformation. That's when love begins. True love, self-love. You don't get it through being greedy. You don't get it through deception. You don't get it through name-calling other people, being envious and jealous of what other has, hearing what, hearing something you don't want to hear. You get it through listening, and you get it through acceptance, and you get it through going to your guides in the universe and saying, what is it that I need to learn here? What is it that I need to know? That's ascension. And that's why someone's getting blessed with 10 Pentacles. Rewards, recognition. This is generational wealth, guys. This is enough for you, your lifetime, your children's children's lifetime. It's legacy rewards, guys. It's best to learn your lessons. Instead of going around being envious and jealous because other people are getting it, say, how do I get it? Ask, ye shall receive. But you have to be willing to learn the lessons to get it. And people get envious and jealous because other people listened. Like, it's crazy. I am saying now, like, somebody said that I was doing tarot simply for the money. Like, guys, really? If I wanted to do that, I would have been doing it 40 years ago. And I would have been filthy, filthy rich. I can tell you that right now. The only reason I've been driven into tarot, I didn't choose it, it chose me, was because I had an injury on the job. And Spirit had been telling me for years and years and years to do tarot. I was too busy working for a living, And then it's almost like a blessing in disguise. I get injured. Well, what do? I start doing tarot because I knew I had a higher calling. I knew I was supposed to help people. I was helping others doing their readings and stuff always. But Spirit said, why are you only helping one or two? Why don't you help a whole collective? I thought about it. I gave Spirit all the reasons why I wasn't going to do it. I can tell you that. Oh, you're this, you're too old, you're too this, you're too that, you're too... I wouldn't speak publicly if my life depended on it. Guys, I was a hermit. I do the hermit. I am the hermit. Okay? And I'm not a Virgo. But I learned to live in isolation. I've gone through more crap than most people will ever see in a lifetime. And I saw most of it by the age of 30. And I'm telling you, hard lessons, relentless, over and over and over. So if my guides now want to reward me for all my trials, tribulations, and faithfulness, I'm not turning it down because someone is jealous and envious. I'm like thankful, truly thankful that I was able to have, if for me it was spiritual growth, if for me it was a challenge, it was to like say, you know what, I've never spoken publicly. Well, I am now. To me, that's a huge challenge. You get a hermit to go on YouTube? Come on now. I'm doing it. Speaking of hermit in isolation, do you guys have any idea how much isolation I've seen in my life? So don't judge others. Just because you see something, be cautious not to judge, because you don't know what people have gone through. I could write a book. Heck, I could write several books of my journeys, and maybe one day I will. But today, I'm reading tarot. End of story. Heartache and loss. Rejection. Somebody moved forward, accelerated motion, gaining their strength and courage, resilient, bouncing back. It's time to have things paid out equally. Yep. Someone wants to come correct. Okay. Someone wanted to act selfish. That's their business. The past. Having fond memories, okay? Having to face their shadow for all the things they did in the dark. And there is the shadow, and there is the isolation, and that is the Emperor. Why? About a wand, about a truth, and about a blockage. Greed, selfishness. When they had someone loyal and faithful, that's why the loyal and faithful one is getting the 10 of Pentacles. And now all they can do is look back at what they missed out on. The abundance, the real love, the real abundance. Why? Because magically they're being in chaos, conflict, and manipulated, deceived, because they couldn't choose who they loved, who they were passionate about, wanted to juggle. Well, they're being made to think about the feminine, and they are getting their karma, and so is the feminine energy, because they took action to another lover. That's what changed it all. End of cycle. Wheel of Fortune here. Change. Tables are turning in following your intuition. This person is defensive, fighting, arguing, trapped in fear because they chose money, probably a shiny new toy, and money was their focus. That's why they're losing it. Because they were dragging their feet Okay, wanting to act single in a soulmate connection. It is the consequences of how they treated their divine counterpart, the choice, the direction they chose, and that's why Spirit is stepping in, making this person have sleepless nights, high anxiety, high stress, talking to them in their sleep. That's why they're watching you. Probably the karmic is as well. Don't care. Because they're feeling like a fool, and now they're saddened, feeling the sadness, and now they're angry. That's why. They're angry. Why? Because the offer that they made, they lost their blessing. They lost their blessing by dealing with a third party. They knew their opportunity was with their divine counterpart, and they ended that relationship. Third party interference ended things. And now they want to apologize. They know where their destined happiness is, and they didn't listen because they were too busy getting attention elsewhere, being a player, and probably if they went to this family situation that they thought they're going through a tower. They thought the grass was greener. No. It's ending in a very painful way because they may have hurt an earth angel who they walked away from and put through that energy, and now they want to reach out and speak a truth. Why? Because they have to make things fair and just, and they want to move toward you and work on things. And I'm saying that's the jealousy and the envy. Okay? They are jealous that you are receiving your karmic blessings, and Spirit is shifting them until they get out of that energy. Going to keep them stuck. All this jealousy, all this hatred, all this manipulation, all this control, stopped. Spirit is stopping it. That's what I have, beautifuls. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Know you're being blessed, and never forget who this person is in control. It is the universe and Saint Germain handing out karma. Wish people well, wish people good intentions. The purpose behind this tarot is to reveal these things so you don't miss out on your universal karma, your blessings. Take care, beautiful collective.